Oh, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Time to make a malt liquor video. Punk rock superstar, airborne paratrooper, tugboat trash extraordinaire, and provider of authentic malt liquor and Valentine Ale massacre entertainment on YouTube. The Oaktown Hellbilly, aka Mr. Smith 40 ounce, back again with another of my Mickey's fine malt liquor, straight off the dangerous streets of Stockton, California, in order for me to bring you this high quality, authentic malt liquor entertainment production tonight. Vinyl Hole and Malt Liquor, ladies and gentlemen. Vinyl Hole and Malt Liquor. Outstanding. I got a good one for you tonight. Picked up quite a few records, as you can see the little stack right there. Malt liquor label out. Delicious. I'm so fucking disgusted right now at the fucking New York Mets. I'm not even wearing my Mets hat tonight. I'm wearing my fucking New York Giants hat. Fuck out of here. You motherfuckers blew it 2 days in a row, among other things. Fuck out of here. Still my ball club, but I'm pissed off at you motherfuckers right now. Malt liquor. Never should have fucking fired Showalter. Malt liquor. All right, so shout out to 209 J. Jones, of course. Falstaff, of course. Rock Bottom 559, malt liquor video time 2. Brown Bag 40 ounce malt liquor video time 2. Shout out to Pro Wrestling Guys. Shout out to Lone Wolf 420. Fucking holding it down and fucking in the Bay Area drinking malt liquor. Drinking malt liquor all over California. Malt liquor. Shout out to JSCO and RSCO Maine. Holding it down with their fucking professional wrestling thing that they're doing. And everything else. And drinking malt liquor and enjoying Old English 800 malt liquor in glass. Same with Lil J up there in New York. Malt liquor. Shout out to Florida 32 ounce. Shout out to the legendary Huffy 72. Malt liquor. Shout out to Scumbag Supreme as well. Fucking garbage. Yeah, study that label right now. Let's fucking set the tone before we get into all this. So, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Shout out to Loot Bag Larry. Malt liquor. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell you, that Mickey's fine malt liquor is absolutely refreshing and fucking delicious. Brewed and packaged by hardworking, patriotic fucking Americans. And you need to support that. Brewed, canned, packaged, and transported by unionized fucking professionals. Ain't no fucking craft beer or no fucking homebrew bullshit on this channel. Malt liquor, only malt liquor and or Valentine Ale. That's how it goes. Shout out to J Vega 419 and Fear. Up first, from 1995. Fucking little bit of hip hop for you. The infamous Mobb debut album. A fucking hip hop masterpiece. Now I'll tell you, when this came out, I didn't get it the day it came out. It wasn't really on my fucking radar, you know? I didn't know. I was more into Wu-Tang and shit. Of course, the California shit that was going on at the time. I mean, it's just a lot of good hip hop. 94 was a great year. I was in the Army at the time, and my fucking buddy, he had this, and we was going somewhere in his truck one day. He's like, you gotta hear this shit. So he put the fucking CD in, and we're listening to it. I was like, yep, yeah, that's pretty legit. I gotta get that. So I went and got it that day. You know, I went down to the fucking, the Sam Goody record store, and I got it. I mean, it's all bangers on here. It's, you know, you got some skits and all that. It's 90s hip hop. That's the way it should be. This is not a original OG copy. Those are kind of expensive, but it does have the Loud Records logo on there. You might not be able to see that, but it's there. This is a Sony Music on Vinyl repress, re-release from 2016. It arrived in the mail today. I had a pretty good mail day yesterday as well. We're into that in a moment. The infamous Mobb debut album from 1995, ladies and gentlemen. Hip hop, New York, fucking holding it down, malt liquor. Ah, delicious. Up next, The Skeptics, So the Youth. Debut album from 1983. I don't know what came out before this. I did not know about the Skeptics 20 years ago. Now, this is a relatively newer finding for me. I saw somebody had a patch on their fucking jacket about, shit, this is at the Agnostic Front show, like 2011. I was like, fuck, man, let me look that up. And that's when I found out about it. So this is, of course, a masterpiece. It's all bangers on here. The fucking Violent Streets, Death and Destruction, Born to Lose, Such Is War, Fists of Fury. There isn't any bad ones on here. UK 82 Style came out in 1983. This is a 2022 repressing from PNV Records. And I just got this in the mail yesterday. The Skeptics, So the Youth. An OG copy really isn't that expensive either. We got more hip hop coming up. I mean, there's a lot of hip hop, a lot of punk rock in this one. Malt Liquor label out. All right, so my last video got almost 600 views, and I got a lot of new subscribers here. So let me explain something to you. This is a Malt Liquor video. That's the star of the show right there, not me. So that's why either the ski mask or the because I don't want to detract from this fucking star of the show, right? I run this Malt Liquor channel as a fucking public service. This will never be monetized. You're not going to have to see ads unless they change the terms of service for use. I hope they don't do that because I would not want ads, and I don't know that they can put ads in a video like this anyway. There's too much cussing, and it centers around drinking Malt Liquor. But that's it, as far as your political shit, I don't give a fuck. If you're one way or the other, I don't fucking care. I'm like an anarchist over here. It does not matter to me. All we're talking about, the subject matter mostly is going to be about the fucking music and the vinyl records, and that's it. And enjoying some delicious and refreshing Malt Liquor, either in a 24-ounce can or a 40-ounce glass container. Up next, Wu-Tang Clan, Protect Your Neck, 12-inch single with Method Man on the B-side. The radio edit, the fucking Shaolin version, and the bloody version. Okay, so the radio edit and all the cuss words are bleeped out. The Shaolin version, I think, is probably the album version. The bloody version, I don't fucking know. All right, now with Method Man, you got the smoked out version, the homegrown version, and the radio edit. All right, so one is censored for radio play, and this is a 2016 repress. Check out this absolutely delicious, and I mean fucking delicious, black and yellow vinyl. This shit, you gotta see this shit. This is fucking unbelievable. Nice fucking presentation on that. We'll get that out. Oh, that's beautiful. Are you fucking kidding me with that shit? Come on. Got the fucking Loud logo on there. Unfortunately, it has the Get On Down logo as well, but you can find originals of this, not in this color vinyl, of course, for like, they're all over the place. There's thousands of them for sale. I mean, you could probably get a decent copy for like $10, but this is a fresh copy. I wanted that black and yellow, and I paid $12 plus shipping for it. I found it on Discogs. Same with those previous two, also on Discogs. But Wu-Tang Clan, Protect Your Neck, 12-inch single, 2016 reissue on the Get On Down label. I've already spun this thing about 4 times. It's a fucking masterpiece. I fucking love Wu-Tang, and I always will. And I got another one coming right up. Malt Liquor. Only Malt Liquor glitch. Malt Liquor. I've given you solid advice on that brewpub glitch. I don't know what else to tell you. Recipes to Greg's beer reviews. Apparently passed away a week or so ago. I got to look at the Wise Men's Committee video on that. We'll get into that in a minute. Already a fucking 9.5 minutes, but might be a long one. Settle in. Up next, from 1993. Wu-Tang Clan, Cash Rules Everything Around Me, 12-inch single. The B-side being The Mystery of Chess Boxing. You got the radio edit, the album version, you got acapella, you got the instrumental for both songs. Yet another masterpiece. This is a well-worn, look at this shit. That fucking jacket is tore up. That sat in somebody's DJ bin for a long time. That's a well-worn copy, and it's been played a lot. It's got a lot of snap, crackle, and pop. There's some feedback on it, but I wouldn't have it any other way. This is one that I've already spun about 4 times. I mean, to hear it on vinyl is interesting. You know, it just sounds better. I don't know. I've said all this shit before. I'm gonna save that one for last. Wu-Tang Clan, Cash Rules Everything Around Me 12-inch single. Also found on Discogs. Everything I got was on Discogs except for this one. I'll save the best for last. TSOL, Darker My Love 12-inch single. Let's get a little bit of that Malt Liquor. Look at that, huh? Malt Liquor label out. Ambidextrous with the left hand in there. Okay, now, this came from the band. I saw that they posted on Instagram, the record label that was doing this. It was from some fucking 600 fucking copies of this were pressed, and I was able to get one. I'm very fortunate. As far as I know, Darker My Love, which is one of the greatest TSOL songs, isn't on any of their albums as far as I know. I could be mistaken. I hella wish that instead of Lou Reed's Perfect Day cover, they would have put fucking Wash Away on it. But they didn't. It is what it is. They also have a cover of Politics by the Damned and an unreleased song called White American. I've already spun this twice. I got it in the mail yesterday, and it's fucking pretty cool. To check this color vinyl. We got time? Yeah, we got time. Fucking getting all that. Look at this shit. Look at that fucking, that plum, fucking smoked out, fucking translucent vinyl. It's fucking badass. Yep. I don't know. I'm like a fucking kid over here right now. All right. Live TV, folks, it does happen. Let's fucking put that back in the fucking sleeve anyway. Study that fucking label, that fucking Malt Liquor, that Mickey's right there, while I get all this shit straightened out. See, this is a labor of love when you collect vinyl records. It's not exactly the best the best medium if you're into convenience. TSOL, Darker My Love 12-inch single, brand new pressing from 2024, limited to 600 copies. Is that gonna be worth shit? No, probably not. I don't care. I love that fucking song. Malt Liquor label out. All right, last but not least, certainly not least, the best for last. This is going to be Vinyl Hole and Malt Liquor, the Filth and the Fury edition. Record Store Day exclusive, 2024 in England and in Europe only. The Sex Pistols, the Filth and the Fury soundtrack. I've not opened this yet. As soon as this masterpiece is over, I'm going to open this shit and I'm going to fucking spin it. I've been looking forward to it. It's red and white vinyl, and it has all the classics on here. Some that were not on the fucking Nevermind the Bollocks album, a lot of compilations. I have a lot of Sex Pistols shit in my collection. It's one of my all-time favorites, and anytime they do something like this, I want to support the band, so I'm going to buy it. That's the way it goes. But I had to get this on Discogs, and it was not cheap. I paid $44 for it. Can't remember how many euros it was. It came from fucking Germany or whatever. It's a French pressing as well. And the shipping was ridiculous. I probably paid too much for it, but I wanted it. And there were no US sellers at the time that I was looking on Discogs. The Sex Pistols, the Filth and the Fury soundtrack. That's a film that came out in the year 2000. And you need to see that. Even if you don't like punk, you should see that movie. Malt Liquor. I was spinning Discharge earlier today. I was spinning Jizz of the Genius. I spun about 20 records today. You know, I had to run down to Sacramento for something, came back, and I just continued spinning records all afternoon. Decided to cam up, fucking spun some Chaotic Discord, some Agnostic Front, some US Bombs, you know, fucking some Jizz of the Genius and all that shit. It's absolutely refreshing. Fucking listen. Approach the motherfucking swill. Some people call it the swill, I call it the best fucking part of the whole goddamn thing. Approaching the motherfucking swill. I study the label. Live TV, folks, it does happen. All right, let's do this shit. hope you enjoyed it. Final Hall of Malt Liquor, the Filth and the Fury edition. It's an Oaktown Hellbilly exclusive. Rate, comment, subscribe, whatever the fuck you gotta do, on the fuck out of here. Shout out to Farkless 1. New Bag Larry Malt Liquor video time 2.